struggling meaning that they're not practicing necessarily, but this is the temptation. And
Right.
I know one pastor was saying, the word says, with every temptation, there's a way of escape. And some of the men who were struggling with this felt that the woman was the way of escape.
Right.
And he, in that situation that you were talking about, maybe begging the woman, help me. You know, I don't want to live this life. I don't want to lose my family. Help me. The thing about this, and I want those of you who are listening to us, if you have answers, if you know someone who knows someone, or God has placed into your heart, what should be the response of this woman? Because this is not something that we're just pulling out of the air. This is happening to at least 2 or 3 people that we know of.
Yeah.
And the question is, if he's asking, he says, I love God. I don't want to live this lifestyle. I want to be with my wife. Help me.
Well, she's going to have to say, well, help me, help you. So number one, you can't put me at risk. If you're keeping this lifestyle, you can't go
right.
You come home and obviously if I'm your wife, then maybe, you know, we're not requiring these safety precautions in the bedroom. So now that changes that scenario. But you also have to look at it from the perspective of this is a spiritual situation. And I believe the wisdom in what the pastor was trying to do when saying to separate. If you think about it, if somebody was on drugs really bad, if you came home and you had 3 kids at home and the husband has needles all over the place, it becomes an issue of quarantine. It's like you're protecting your space, your home. You don't want the spirits transmitting in your home. So it's like a cleansing needs to take place. So let's separate. I think that's the wisdom in that particular issue. But for a situation where he's crying and pleading, I don't want to leave, he has to be committed to a strong plan of resolution, if it's to be one, if he wants to remain in the home with her. Because like I said, if he's going to be still going in and out the house, that's going to change things up for her entirely. Like if he wants to have sex with her, she has to be certain to protect herself at all times, or what have you, because she has to know in her mind this is going on. And so what do? You can't ignore it. Or let's just say if your son's having a sleepover, how comfortable are you if he's home and you going to church, but he didn't go to church tonight, but it's 6 boys over there? How comfortable are you leaving them? So you got to think about those things too.